That's just so unusual.
Merrill makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Bryson.
This is Bryson Stott. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Two down, base is empty. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brian De La Cruz. Right through there for a strike. Two outs, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here in San Diego, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think
Back here at Petco Park, all set for the start of the inning. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner. And a base hit right there. So a man on base to start the inning.
couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And a foul ball.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Into center and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
First and second, no outs. Here is Bryce Harper. That one missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground to short, could be 2. On to Cronenworth. On to first, double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
And here comes Alec Ball. Line drive. Dives and he can't hang on. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Oh, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
So 2 down, digging in, Adolis Garcia. The 1-1 is fouled off. just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Boom. Leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So it's 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 2 and the Padres 1. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Here's Bogarts now.
Bogarts.
Out of the fourth, Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Brandon Marsh.
That's ball 2.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Ripped to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Here comes Real Muto.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That misses, and that's ball 2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tatis makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Cut on and lifted in the air. Laureano trying to get there. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. So here's the Padres DH, Gavin Sheets. Back here in San Diego, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Brian De La Cruz. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that is out of play. And there's a fly ball deep right field, ranging back, reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make. They partnered back in 2023. Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team. the Washington Nationals.
One down, Phillies down a run. And that one pulled foul. Swing and a chopper out to short. On to France. And they get Turner for the out. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's Bryce Harper at the plate now. Growing up, he experienced a moment straight out of the Sandlot. Harper was getting ready to play for Team USA, but he didn't have a bat, so he borrowed one from his dad.
Okay.
The bat was autographed by Pete Rose. His dad wiped the autograph clean and told Bryce to use it. I'm not sure how many dads would have done that. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Phillies strand one, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Back here at Petco Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. So digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Jeremiah Estrada.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
So now it's the four-hole hitter, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
Swing and a miss. 2-2. And that's too high. Adolis Garcia in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. That's inside.
Inside, ball two.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Activity in the bullpen. Jason Adam appears to be getting loose. Matsui warming up as well. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That one way outside, and the count's full. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cracks his bat and pops him up. He's got it. And that quickly, two away.
The left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So they go quietly there. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Padres 3 and the Phillies 2. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Ramon Laureano. Ball 4, take the base. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it. Growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. And 1 and 2. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's
nestled between Tony. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And he deals. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Throw to second. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
One gone, runner at first. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Tatis makes the grab for the second out.
That is good. The right fielder, Adolis.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup.
Garcia.
And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's a ball.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Two outs. That one ripped. Merrill giving chase. Can't get there. It gets down. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He drove that ball very well out to the deep part of the field, and you may be surprised he didn't get a double out of it, but I'll tell you, they did a great job of getting that ball back into the infield right away, and it might have been the right call to hold him at first.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Stays alive. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Aaron Nola.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts.
The shortstop,
Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his. New inning getting started. It'll bring up JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And there's a ball. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
That one missing inside. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
This is Bryson Stott. Puts a bunt down, and that's a foul ball. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. On to first in time. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now the center fielder, Brian De La Cruz. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the second. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
The designated hitter.
It's always fun watching Nola pitch. He's one of the best pitchers in the league because he knows how to control a baseball. He's got excellent command of.
Ball 4, take your base.
On to the third inning. Trey Turner now. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
To the right side. It's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate. First offering. Runner goes. Pitch outside. And that's a stolen base, not even close. That misses the zone, and now it's filled up 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here is Bryce Harper. And that one fouled off. Runner on at third, one gone. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Tatis makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly. It's 2-1.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. 2 down, nobody on. And that's fouled off. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Got it. That K is his third of the game. So they get 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 2 and the Padres 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Xander Bogaerts. Back here in San Diego, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Adolis Garcia. That misses the zone, and the count now even up. Good job to fight that one off.
Three, two.
On the ground, right side. Cronenworth whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Now, Brandon Marsh. One down, base is empty. Up the middle, Bogaerts handles the chance. Oh, the throw is over his head. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base, and usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target, and I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
Man at first, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Runner on the move. There's a ball.
High.
Throw to second. Ow!
Wow, what an incredible throw right there. And he might not have had time to get to his feet and catch that runner. That's an incredible display of arm strength.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball up the middle. Bogarts fields it cleanly. Fires to first on the run. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Well, he did all he could in short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done. But good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
Runner at first with 2 away. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Ball 2.
Real Muto off of first with 2 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering misses down and away. Brian De La Cruz on deck for the Phils. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Cut out and missed, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. And midway in the 4th, it's the Phillies 2 and the Padres 1. Ready to go, bottom 4. So digging in now for San Diego, Ramon Laureano.
Laureano.
Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the center fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
That one out to right. Tatis after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batter, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the lineup flips over. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. 1 out, bases empty. And that misses. 2-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they boost their lead. It's 3-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Michael King won't go any further tonight, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching for
They
the
turn
Padres,
things over to the southpaw, J.P. Sears.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Base is empty, one away. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. And we're at the top of the 5th. And Schwarber strikes out. Here's Harper
Up
now.
next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
And a swing and a miss there.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Padres 1. Back here at Petco Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Ty France. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Garcia.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
One down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they can't get the out.
The batter, the left fielder, Brandon.
So a man aboard.
Marsh.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. On the ground to third. Machado over to second for 1. Over to first. Safe.
Now batting, the catcher.
And now it's JT Realmuto. That's down and in.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
To first, and they've got him picked off. To second, and he's out. Third out. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the DH, Gavin Sheets.
Gavin Sheets.
And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's JT Realmuto. Just off the inside edge.
Well, these Phillies really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
This one in the air. France should have this one. Makes the grab, 1 away.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
So up next, Bryson Stott. 1 down, base is empty. Inside. And a count 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one missed. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him looking. And there's 2 away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Two outs.
Ball, that's down.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And there's a ball. Trey Turner would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Here's Turner now. The 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Counts full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Tapped back up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play. One left for Philadelphia. Score remains tied at 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. It's Xander Bogaerts now.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jake.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
50.
Adrian Morejon.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
Kyle.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. Merrill sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce.
So here is Bryce Harper.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Now batting.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Drilled out towards left center field. That one's deep. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here in San Diego, and now Gavin Sheets.
Hitter, Gavin Sheets. Now pitching for
so the closer summoned from the bullpen, Mason
22.
Miller. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Miller.
So digging in, Adolis Garcia.
Philadelphia, the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Ball to strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Brandon Marsh now at the plate. Cut on and missed at 101. And the count 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. JT Realmuto steps in.
JT Realmuto.
Next offering popped in the air. Right field. Grabs it on the run. And that'll do it. Offense held in check there. Bottom part of the order. 7, 8, 9. 2 up in inning number 9. All tied up at 3 apiece. Bottom 9. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Back here at Petco Park. On to extra innings. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. To third, Machado. Slings it across. 1 away in the top half of the 10th. Now here is Brian De La Cruz.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him. On, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Pinch hitter coming on, Edmundo Sosa. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. Man at second. That one in triple digits.
Yeah, you can see he just kind of stabbed at that one instead of just keeping his hands soft and absorbing the baseball with the bat.
Right through there, got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big...
Oh, that got him.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Mason Miller done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
the new pitcher in the game, Jeremiah
number
Estrada.
56. Jeremiah Estrada.
And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of the 10th. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
2 on, 2 outs. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now we go to the 11th, and now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. The 1-1. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And Harper down on strikes.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Alec Bohm. And a count 1-2. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Up and in, ball 2. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Schwarber around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
So up next, Adolis Garcia.
Now they're playing with the lead, and they still have a chance to add on to it. You have to stay aggressive in these at-bats.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Two the count.
In the dirt, blocked. Two now. That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Next to hit, Brandon Marsh. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. First and second, 2 down. We are in the 11th. That one missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Outside low, and the count is 3-1. Bryson Stott next to bat for Philadelphia. Two outs. In the air to left center. Merrill has a beat on it. Makes the catch. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're in extras here. Stepping in for San Diego, Ramon Laureano.
The left fielder.
Man at second, nobody out. And Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Brad Keller gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Yohan Duran comes on trying to close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one.
Now
you're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out. Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
And the final score here, 4-3. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.